Key Review 13, Speech Delivery Methods. Effective speech delivery combines both the verbal and nonverbal elements to create an impactful presentation. There are 4 kinds of delivery methods for speech. We have manuscript, memorized, impromptu, and extemporaneous. Manuscript is reading from a full text, ideal when exact wording is crucial, such as for legal or ceremonial speeches. Memorized is delivering a speech verbatim from memory. It allows for maximum eye contact, but carries the risk of sounding rote or forgetting lines. An impromptu speech is speaking with little to no preparation. Key strategies include being brief and quickly organizing thoughts into a logical flow. An extemporaneous speech is well prepared and rehearsed, but delivered from brief speaking notes. This method is conversational, flexible, and adaptable to the situation. So we have manuscript, memorized, impromptu, and extemporaneous as our 4 methods of speech delivery. How can we use words that enhance verbal delivery? We need concrete, unbiased, vivid, simple, and correct words. Concrete words are specific and sensory, helping listeners visualize and understand. For example, 3 red cracked titles instead of just damage. Unbiased words are free from stereotypes or loaded terms, ensuring inclusive communication. For example, firefighter, not fireman, or partner, not assuming gender. Vivid words are image-rich and sensory, painting a clear picture for the audience. For example, a crisp pine-scented breeze. Simple words are familiar and easy to process, making your message more easily accessible. For example, use instead of utilize, or avoiding jargon. Correct words ensure accurate meaning and usage, avoiding misinterpretation. For example, imply, which means the speaker suggests, versus infer, which means the listener concludes. We have words that are concrete, unbiased, vivid, simple, and correct. What are word structures that can enhance our verbal delivery? We have figurative language, drama, and cadence. Figurative language is using words or expressions with a meaning that is different from the literal interpretation to create vivid imagery and deeper understanding. Metaphor, for example, time is a thief. Simile, for example, like a lighthouse, education guides us. Personification, the data whispers a warning. Drama is the arranging of words and phrases to build anticipation, create impact, and heighten audience interest. Omission, more research, more support, more results. Inversion, powerful is this finding. Suspension, the one habit that changed everything. Sleep. Cadence is when we're creating a memorable rhythm or flow in your speech through the strategic arrangement of words. Parallelism, we plan, we practice, we perform. Antithesis, not fear, but responsibility. Repetition, we can do this. Yes, we can. Alliteration, bold budgets build better bridges. So we can enhance our verbal delivery through figurative language, drama, and cadence. What are the 5 components that enhance nonverbal delivery? Eye contact, physical delivery, facial expressions, vocal delivery, and appearance. How are we able to identify and apply the 5 principles of communication when we're delivering our presentation? Be aware of your communication with yourself and others. Effectively use and interpret verbal messages. Effectively use and interpret nonverbal messages. Listen and respond thoughtfully to others, and appropriately adapt messages to others. Be aware of your communication with yourself and others. Use positive self-talk, breathing, and mental quick cues. Pause, smile, begin. Effectively use and interpret verbal messages. Prefer concrete, simple, unbiased, correct, and vivid words. Keep the thesis front and center. Effectively use and interpret nonverbal messages. Align eye contact, gestures, facial expressions, movement, and visuals with your main points. Listen and respond thoughtfully to others. Read audience cues like faces and posture. Adjust pace and use examples. Handle Q&A politely. Appropriately adapt messages to others. Tailor examples, depth, and jargon to this audience in this setting. Be flexible and in the moment. So we're going to be aware, We're going to use verbal and nonverbal messages effectively. We're going to listen and respond thoughtfully, and we're going to adapt our messages to others.